Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is a gloriously sunny day here in the mountains and I just had to grab the opportunity to film. So in today's video we will continue where we left off in last week's video. That is to say, we are going to swatch the 24 remaining colours in the Torino 48 watercolour palette that was sent to me by the very kind Inga at Essee Watercolours. I'll just take a minute to set everything up and I'll be back to begin swatching. So I'm back and here is the whole palette. In last week's video I swatched these colours on the top and now I'm going to swatch these, which include blues and some earth tones, some skin tones possibly, some greys and some dark browns, I think, and there are two mica colours in there. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Mica, which means that they are a little bit sparkly. I think there are two, so we'll be swatching those. I'll just put this to one side, and as always I have created a little swatching template. I'll bring my water and we'll begin swatching. So the first colour I will be swatching I'm very excited about because it is Lapis Lazuli Genuine and it looks beautiful. So I'm going to swatch first in Master and oh, it's beautiful. Ooh, I think it's like got a little bit of a grey undertone. You see, it's very beautiful. Very beautiful. I haven't swatched many lapis and I really don't know what to compare it with, but this looks beautiful. And let's swatch it diluted. That's beautiful as well. Yes. Whenever I swatch these colours, I remember how beautifully they flow. I forget and then I start applying paint to the paper and I'm going, oh, they flow so beautifully. So next we have Monastral Blue Light, which is PB15 column 3. And I'm going to try and swatch that in mass tone first. Oh, that's very intense. Very intense. Very intense, almost cerulean colour. Beautiful and diluted. Oh, that is granulating. It's granulating. Yes, me getting excited about granulation is just a constant. Made this circle a little bit bigger than I meant to, but that's pretty. Let's just pick up some colour there to make it a bit more diluted. Next we have Monastral Blue, not light, just Monastral Blue, and that is PB15. And it looks, yes, it looks darker than that one, obviously, and quite opaque. Yes, it has quite a lot of opacity to it. So these are phthalos. I usually think of phthalos not as opaque as this, but these are very opaque. And diluted. Oh, I put too much water on that one. Let's just wipe some off. Yes. It's very pretty, very intense. I mean, I've seen more intense phthalos, so this I would put as a moderately intense phthalo. That is granulating lovely, and that is taking on a little of a grey undertone, which I love. It's pretty. So next we have King's Blue Light, which is PB29 and PW6. So this has white in it. So it's going to be opaque, I assume. It looks like it has a violet undertone, which makes sense with the PB29. Yes. Oh, that is beautiful. That is absolutely gorgeous. A very delicate lilac. Blue leaning lilac, not a red leaning lilac. Beautiful. Let's dilute that. I have a feeling this is going to produce a very delicate colour. Let's wash my brush a little bit. Yes. And even a little bit of granulation going on there, I think. I'm going to have to wait and see. Next we have Berlin Blue, which is PB27, which I believe is Prussian blue. I expect this to be intense. We shall see. Whoa, whoa. Yes, it is. Very intense. Oh, that is, yeah, that is very intense Prussian blue. And diluted. Such a night sky colour. Like it's summer night sky. Next we have Potter's Pink. So we're moving on from the blues. And let's see what Potter's Pink looks like. Wow. Whoa. This lifted very easily from the half pan, which I'm always impressed with Potter's Pink, because usually Potter's Pink is very weak and swishing around your brush on the surface of the half pan, it's just not lifting. But yeah, this is very easy to lift. And dilute that. Yes, I can see some granulation already the minute I applied the colour. Oh, that is gorgeous. That is very beautiful. Can't wait to see how that dries. And next we have Pearl Mica Alemana, and this is PW20 plus PG23. Let's see. This should have like a sparkliness to it. I love the hue. does remind me of a pearl. And dilute that. Can't see too much sparkliness, but I'm going to have to wait and see when it dries what it does. Next we have Limonite, which is a pigment not available, MPY 42. Yes, it's very pretty. This reminds me of an ochre, like a mustardy ochre. Not too opaque. Some ochres are really opaque. And diluted, it has a glow, which I love when yellows have a glow, especially earthy yellows. Okay. So next we have Desert Ochre, which is PY 43. Look at that. Look at that granulation. It's granulated so intensely, so beautifully. There we go. Oh, this is opaque. Let me see if I lift a bit more. Yes, yeah, quite opaque. Much more earthy than that. And very natural sienna colour. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of, a sienna, a raw sienna. Okay, so this I'm going to try and pronounce Infuocato. I hope I pronounced that correctly. That is PY 42 and PO 5. Ooh, oh, that's lovely. I said like an Indian yellow. Semi-opaque, possibly, because I can see a little bit of the paper coming through there. We'll see when it dries though. And let's dilute it. Oh, that's lovely. And I expect that might granulate it as well. We shall see. I don't know if you can hear the birdies that are keeping me company today. They're outside my window and chirping. Now, lots of them, most of them are on the roof. So I hear the pitter-patter of little feet on the roof. So next we have Terra di Monte Amiata, which looks mustardy again. Yes, it's lighter than that. Really an interesting colour, and that is a PBR 6 and PY 43. See that diluted? I love these earth colours, and the blue's beautiful, but yes, my soft spot for earth colours is it's just too strong. That's lovely. Oh, I like that. It's almost like a raw sienna, but a very orange leaning raw sienna, and I like that. It's very different. Next we have Terra Arancio. Again, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Let's do this. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like that. That's PR102. Did I say that already? I probably did, but I get I get too excited by the colours and I forget what I say. I like that. I'm making the noises now because I'm just like, oh yes, I really, really like that. I really, really like that. Let's just dilute that. Oh, that is so pretty. That is beautiful. Oh, I like that. Let's just wash that. That is lovely. Okay, so we're done with the first page, the first 12. Already I've got some favourites in here, but I'll keep them for later. And I'm just going to move everything along so we can do the next 12. I'm back, but before I begin swatching, I thought I'd add here that all the links to the Essee website, to this palette, and also really generous discount codes given to us by Essee are in the video description below. So I just thought I'd mention that because I think I didn't mention that in the beginning of the video. So let's continue. And our next colour is Dirty Yellow, which is PY37 and PW6 column 1. This is yellow. No surprises there. It's a very interesting yellow from the half pan. Ooh, yes. It is kind of a dirty yellow. Very unique. Opaque, quite opaque. And dilute that. Let's see what it looks like. Diluted. Oh, that is lovely. That is a very unique colour. Trying to recall if I've seen something similar somewhere, but I don't think I have from other colours that I've swatched. It's really nice. Next we have Rose Skin Light, which is PY43 plus it says pigment. So don't know if the pigment wasn't available to add. Let's swatch this. Yes. It's a pinkish kind of peach colour, I would say. It's pretty. Dilute that. Oh, yeah. Second page always has a wonky circle in it. Yeah. It's inevitable. It's the second page sprites. Naughty sprites that make me do wonky circles. I just blame them. So next we have Sepia Dry Ink, which has pigment not available. And I wonder if this is going to be the same colour from their truffle set. Yes, yes. I would know that colour anywhere. I love this colour. Oh, it's beautiful. It is so intense. It's a very intense brown. It's very intense sepia brown. A little bit of a yellow undertone. It's a true sepia or sepia. Okay, so why do I say sepia and then sepia? And then I don't know. Well, that's because I am bilingual, and I speak English and I speak Greek. So in Greek, it is called sepia, and I think in English it's sepia. So I'm never sure how to pronounce it because both languages just are lurking in my brain. So apologies for getting it so many times wrong. There we go. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Another unique colour. Next we have Sombra Chypre, which I hope I pronounced correctly, which is PBR 7. That is very earthy brown. Let me see if I can pick up a little bit more to see if it... No, it doesn't want to go opaque. That's fine with us. Let's see what it does diluted. It's almost like a yellowish toned burnt umber. Or raw umber, maybe? Yeah. It's lovely. Next we have Ombra di Cipro, which is PBR 7. Knowing 2 languages is really handy, but if you speak both on an everyday basis, then you get the languages mixed up many times, especially grammar. I will say something in English, but I'm going to use my Greek grammar sometimes and things get reversed, and yeah, it becomes a little bit confusing. So apologies if I say things that are, they don't sound correct. Oh, that is beautiful. I like that. That's much yellower in tone. This is much redder. Next we have Morelloni Caput Mortuum, which is PR101, and I think this was in the truffle set. I think. Let's see. For those who don't know what the truffle set is, I did swatch it a couple of months ago, I think, on the site, on here, and it is a beautiful palette. Very, very beautiful. By Essee, of course. Yes. Oh, I love this colour. Like, I mean, the granulation there. Oh, the colour separation. That is just crazy. That is crazy. That is, yeah. That is beautiful. Such an intense colour separation there. give my brush a good wash before we go on to Cassell, which is PBR 7. Another PBR 7. Oh, whoa, extra wonky circle. Yes, we have, you know, gone full wonkiness here. We've embraced the full wonkiness of the circles. Okay, so let's see if I can straighten it out a bit. Tiny bit, and there. And dilute that. There's some colour separation there as well, and some granulation. Lovely. Look at that. That is a beautiful texture. Next we have Graphite Grey, which is PBK 10. This actually looks like it's made from pencil. The colour is just so graphitey. And yeah, oh, that is a very opaque, very dark. Ooh. Okay, and dilute that. Wow. I think I tried a Daniel Smith Graphite Grey, and I cannot remember what it looks like right now. I think I swatched it maybe, could be even a year back. Oh my goodness. Come on. Good. I wonder if that is going to granulate. We shall see. Next we have Vine Black, which is PBK 8. We're into the greys and blacks now. Whoa. Oh, that is lovely. That's almost like a, it almost has a red undertone, like a, it could be, to my eye and the lighting at the moment, could be like a dark brown. A very, very, very intensely dark brown. But it has that tiny bit of red undertone, which fools the eye into thinking it's a dark brown. But it's black. I don't think that made much sense, but bear with me. So, okie dokie. So, Vine Black. Let's do the diluted. That is granulating. Lovely. Yes, it's a warm black. And next we have Ink Black, which is not available pigment, and PBK 7. Oh, that's cooler. Much, much cooler than the previous one. And very intense black. And let's dilute that. Yes, it's a much cooler black. Oh, and I wonder if that's going to granulate. That Vine Black hasn't granulated at all. Next we have Silver Moon, which is the second mica colour of the palette, and it's mica plus PBK 11, so I'm expecting granulation in this. That is a lovely hue. Dilute that. Yes, I think it's going to granulate. We'll see how shimmery it becomes as well as it dries. The next one and the last one is Zinc White, which is PW4. And alas, I forgot to draw my black line. So I'm just going to apply it. Not that you'll be able to see anything, but it is quite white. Oh dear, that wasn't much of a much of an observation. White is quite white. No, it's a cool white. There is no ivoryness about it. It's a cool white. Okay, so I'll move this out of the way. Those are our colours. So I'm back and all our colours have dried and they look absolutely gorgeous. They are so beautiful, and altogether how I love looking at palettes like laid out like this. It's a treat for the eyes. I really love it. And if I had to choose my favourite colours from the ones that I swatched today, I would have to say that it would be the lapis lazuli. I do love a greying blue, and this is it's a very earthy blue, so it would go into an earth palette for me. That is beautiful. I love the Potter's Pink. That granulation is crazy. I really like this selection of colours here, all of them, especially this one. And this one because it's so unique. And from here, I do like the dirty yellow as well. The sepia, but that is one of my favourites from when I swatched the truffle palette. It still remains a favourite. The Morelloni Caput Mortuum, beautiful, beautiful texture. I like the graphite grey, and I do like the Silver Moon, but it does have a shimmer, and as I've said in other videos, if you haven't heard me saying it, I don't use colours that shimmer in my work. So yeah, I do love the hue though. So yes, so yeah, they're all beautiful though. And now that I have the whole palette swatched, I can't help but feel this is a really vibrant summery palette. I mean, you've got your oranges and your magentas and strong violets, and you've got all these greens, and you've got your sea blues, very intensely coastal blues, very Mediterranean colour palette here, and then you've got your earths and a little bit of washed out colours. So I would say this is a summer palette. What do you think? Let me know. It is a beautiful palette, and it's been such a treat to me, and I want to thank Inga for sending it to me and making it possible for me to swatch it for you on video. Yes, it's beautiful. If you would like to find out more about the palette, or purchase the palette, or find out more about Essee watercolors, I will leave the links in the video description below. I will also add the very generous discount codes Inga has given us for this palette, and I think there is for another palette or two. You'll find it in the description below. But thank you, Inga. Thank you so much. So I'm going to leave you here. I am so grateful to the sky for letting us film today. There's no clouds whatsoever. It was so beautiful and sunny and bright. So I'm hoping that the lighting will come through well through the video. Before I go, I need to say my awkward bit, which is, if you like this video, please hit the like button, because it helps the video's visibility and the algorithm thingy through YouTube. Very technical term there. If you would like to see more videos from me, it's going to be mostly about watercolors, but I'm hoping to include other things in the future as well. Please subscribe and hit the notification button so that YouTube will alert you when I have a new video up. And also let me know what you think about these colors. I love your comments. Leave a comment. It could be about anything. I would be so interested for you to tell me which colors are your favorite from this palette. What season would you see this palette in being used? Anything really. I love your comments, and I do try to answer as many as possible. So I'm going to leave you here with my little bit about hope, which is, do not let go of it. Just keep holding on to it. It is imperative that you do not lose hope, even if things seem impossible, even if things are so dark you cannot see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's there, okay? And believe me when I say I'm holding on to that hope right there with you, right next to you. I'm sending you all my love, and I'm hoping to see you all soon again with some more watercolors to swatch. Until then, stay safe, stay creative. Bye bye for now. Bye.